Hello. All members are requested to be in the banquet hall. Please take your seat. Danesh, Jitu, please take your seat, please. Murtuza, please take your seat, please. Much all of you for your cooperation. Thank you all panelists for your time. The few takeaways which I would like to discuss or I would like to highlight here is what I could note is matching the expectations, development of the soft skill, which is very much important because you may be knowing or not knowing, but employees are observing you. So what you do, they have been observing you. So if you ask them to do and if you are not following, then it won't work. So that's the takeaway. Create big image. I agree with Tushar Bhai that, and I also have been discussing with Rohit also many times that, you have the experience, you have the expertise, and you are not a beginner. They should value your experience, expertise, your knowledge, and they should pay for it. Only the thing is we are underselling our expertise. We are underselling ourselves. So please stop doing that, then only they will understand the value. Give service or you will get perish. So that's what I like the most. Say no with confidence. Just don't say no, मैं नहीं कर सकता हूँ, नहीं हो सकता है. As Tushar Bhai said that, okay, if you get someone, please get it done. But I can't do because I have my expertise, I have my overheads, and I need to earn end of the day. I can't lose my shirt end of the day. So yeah, be clear when you meet the customers. And you have to fear. And you have to fear only your fear. There is no other fear. So the fear is within you. So don't fear. Accept the challenges and find the solution. That's what Amit said. Rahul said, act now. घड़ी के सामने देखो मत. घड़ी के सामने देखो मत. घड़ी जो करती है वो करो. चलते रहो. Don't stop. Act now. So I would like to thank you for your invaluable insights. Your expertise illuminated the crucial aspects of effective support system you have implemented. Your contributions are greatly appreciated and will undoubtedly benefit our approach to the customer service. So you think on it, what best can be done and how can you value your service. That's the best part of it. It's all up to you how you implement it. What do you see here on the screen? Yeah. So in the race between the lion and the deer, so the race in the the race between the lion and the deer, who wins the race? The fittest, the deer. The deer, yes, the deer wins the most of the time because purpose is more important than need. The lion runs for the food and deer runs for the life. So the purpose is more important than anything else. So what's your purpose? We need to have the purpose to evolve, to grow. And if there is no purpose, then we will be sitting in the same chair next year, same place, thinking the same thing. And then there will be no evolvement, there will be no growth. So ASIRT provides the platform to SI members, patron members like distributor patrons, corporate patrons, OEMs to find the purpose to evolve, the purpose to grow. Thank you, ASIRT, for providing this platform. I said to our next presenter that, is he here? Yeah, okay. Nitesh is here. So I said to our next presenter, Nitesh, that I am cooler than you. And he said, yes, Arshad, I agree. You are cooler than me, but I am hotter than you. And in this chilled banquet hall, they need the hot thing. So please welcome our next presenter, Nitesh Lakkad.
Ready. So myself Nitesh and I present. Yeah. You need to switch it off. This so echo होगा नहीं तो. Hello. Yeah. Echo हो रहा था. Hello. Clear है ना? Yeah. I'm sorry for a logistic. Yep. Once again, good evening everyone. Myself Nitesh Lakkad. I am from HP. I manage the storage portfolio for a complete West in India. So when it comes to a storage, right, so that's where the data lives, that's where we move things around that. And today's world, data is important, right? If we are talking about any solutions, but if we are not covering the data part, then we have not touched the key asset which customer is looking for. So that is what. So today we will discuss about the storage. I wanted to keep this session more or less on a interactive, but I don't want on a monolithic way. I do have these slides, of course, but in today's world, these slides will not make any sense until or unless, my dear friend says the purpose is important. So that's where we need to touch upon, right, the purpose. So how many here, if you can raise your hand and say they have sold storage, in your journey till date? How many? All of them. Which storage mostly you would have, offered to your customer? Okay. All right. So yeah, so storage came into late into the 90s, because when we started as an IT back in West, probably I was in college, right? So the storage used to be in a few MBs, like 50 MBs, 60 MB, and then the things went up to MB to 1 petabyte, sorry, terabyte, gigabyte, and things like that, right? Things went that way. Why these journeys happen from one to other, another to another one? Because when we use compute more and more, so by default or by product, the data will get generated. And over the period of time, we need to segregate the data, we need to segment the data as per the customer need. Customer need is nothing but the application need, correct? If we have to put that into different segment, and that is where these all OEMs like us will come into the picture. Now, you as an owner or you as a director of our organization, you will always think there are n number of already players, well established players are in there, in this segment, right? What we can do different from this? If I am taking a HPE story to your customer, how am I confident, or I should know how am I different than the other one? That's the first objective anyone will have in this room, right? While they're taking to the customers. So we as an HPE, we understood this very early. Almost 2010, we understood there will be a era where cloud will come into the picture, right? And why people will go for a cloud? The reason is they want simplicity, agility, scalability, and of course the resources challenge will always be there. One guy cannot handle a laptop desktop or a server or a storage, right? There will be always a resources crunch would be there. And hence people will go for a cloud only for this reason. Whenever they want, they can just put the things on their window and they can access it. Right? Like in today's world, if you look at the data centers is always like this. Right? Customer probably have one data center, two data centers, different, and then the cloud. Now this space exists only and only reason because they do not know where do I place these islands between these things. Are you all with me? Correct? That's the only reason. The reason for this, and if you click on the purpose, if you click on why they are going for this, the reason they want a single pane of a glass where they can deploy, they can consume it, and they can discard. So we as an HP understood this very well. Any of our storage, except MSA, if you're buying, right, they can manage like a cloud. And this is all free of cost. We are not charging for any single rupee for a customer, right? which means if you have multiple storages in your data center, you wanted to manage it, you can manage it. Now for this, do we need any expert for this? No, it's very simple. Okay, it's very simple, straightforward. You have that, and just put it in your, and you can access this console right from your laptop, mobile, or wherever the team sits in, right? Even for that, there is no extra charge, free of cost. Now you would say me, if I configure something here in my one data center, right? If I wanted to replicate it to the other one, you buy one more storage, we'll replicate it for you. For that, there is no charge. For that, we do not need any expert engineer. Correct? So in order to make a story to the customer desk, what is the key things anybody can highlight in this? Is this window. For this, we need to do a demo, right? Who will do this demo? We will do a demo for you, HPE. I will work with Infoban. Infoban got a huge army for a storage, right? They will come for you. They will showcase this demo, right, for your customers. And trust me, which is our data says, if you are doing 100 demos, the 60 to 70% we have converted into the win ratio. Forget about the opportunity. 60 to 70%. See, it is like this. If somebody do not know, so till the time if I do not know the iPhone, right? Just an example, do not take that as literally. If I do not know the iPhone, I will not come to know the security devices and features and all that. Someone has to go to the store and feel that. Someone has to vouch for it. Someone has to show those data. This is a secure, right? Till then, Nokia is the best guy in the world. This is exactly the same. If we are talking about multiple data centers, I am sure today customer in your segment, either they are using this 100% on cloud, or either they are using one of this. Correct? So even in this case, if they are using this and if we are pitching this, then we have to make sure that the compute servers should also be there on the on-prem. Correct? If he still says, no, I am okay, I don't want to take this headache and all that. So, I mean, HPE and Infoban has a co-offering as well. We can work with any of the data center providers and customer get a feel like a cloud as well. So there is a solution to it. See, if we are not touching the data center with any customers, so which means we are literally 80% of their wallet share, we are not touching it. Generally, customer spend 20 to 30% on the end user, and the remaining part it spends here. Right? This includes server, storage, network, and stuff like that. I manage all large, in Gujarat specifically, manage all large pharmaceutical org. And I'm keep interacting with the CIO and head of IT, right? Every year when they sit, literally they spend 100 CRs, more than 100 CRs in any IT firm. More than 100 CR just on the infra and my storage piece or related to this. I'll tell you how it makes benefit. Once you talk about the storage, then there's a follow-up opportunity for us, or a business opportunity or a business case for a backup. Because those who are keeping the data under one umbrella, of course they have to, as a business continuity plan, they need to have the second copy of data is also be there in their premises or outside premises, so wherever they are keeping it, right? So that is where also. Right? Now our strategy is very simple. Okay, what the storage will do, it will store the data, we will manage those data and we will optimize. See, in any enterprise, right, if you are talking to your customers and if they are buying a server or storage, what they do is, what is my current requirement and what is next for the next 3 years or 5 years, and probably I'll buy. Right? But business doesn't work that way. Business can be exponential, or maybe I'll switch over to another requirements. Right? That is where the optimization piece come into the picture, which is with the protect as well. So I will do manage, I'll store my data, I'll manage it and I'll protect it. Correct? So this is the same console which I was talking about. Every storage can be managed from a single pane of glass, right? How many here would have sold MSA? MSA, it's a SAN storage. Those who probably would have dealt with IBM or the storage, it's a SAN storage, right? MSA is number one storage in HP, not just last for almost like a 10 years. MSA entry level storage, we are number one. The number two guy, the number two one is far away from us, which means the partners like you, customers like you, they've accepted this product. They've accepted this as a part of their solutions, correct? And this is the management console which I was discussing with you guys. If we explain the feature to the data center, I'll telling you the right audience for this. The right audience is IT head and IT ops guy. Correct? So, like how you're using your mobile, you have multiple apps, correct? Similarly, they will see the multiple tile in their console like this, and they can play with the data. As simple as that. And for this, there is no extra charge. All features, what I'm discussing, right? We do not charge anything, right? If you wanted to use this, you need to pay that. You need to use this, you need to pay extra. This is add-in cost, this is subtraction. No, simple, straight away. Whatever customer is buying cost, which includes every features. Because we feel that if we am offering a customers or features or a business requirement, and then I'm restricting, okay, you need to use this case, then you need to pay for it. That's not the right way to make a sell. Simple, have one thing and sell it across. Right? So it's Hewlett Packard story, everyone would have heard about it, how the name got, right? So when they started the firm, right, they wanted to put the name, right? Who will be the first, either Hewlett or Packard. So that they tossed, and then it came to know that the Packard won, then they said, no, Hewlett, you put your name first into that. So even the founder, or I would say, right, they also had the same approach. We wanted to give everything what we're innovating to our customers. We do not charge anything extra. Even if you go to some of our friends, right, what they would do, they would sell a hardware. For software, you need to pay extra. But we do not entertain these kind of practices in any of our solutions, right? Our approach, very simple, simplified deployment. Any cell we make, it's within 10 minutes we can deploy it. First deployment is always be bundled with our HPE services, right? You as a partner, you as a director, you as an owner do not have to worry about it. That's our headache. We'll manage it. Correct? Second is intent-based provisioning. What we are doing in the cloud is very simple. Whatever resource I want, we just put into the cloud and we use those resources, right? Put your intent here. I want for SQL server, Oracle servers, whichever server workload we want for a file servers. All the best practices, settings, and whatever, blah, 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 it will get applied. See, this features is really help us. We do not need a data center admin. A laptop guy can also manage this. Correct? Invisible upgrades is always headache in an enterprise systems, right? In this, it's automated. It is policy driven by our AI engine, which is placed on the storage. Wherever the new update based on your consumption. See, many times it happens that all updates are not applicable to every customers. Correct? Now, who will identify the entire process? Nobody, right? In this, the AI engine, based on our consumption, based on our requirement, it will identify, okay, this is the best time to upgrade my controller, to upgrade my storage, and this update is applicable for them. It's all AI driven, automated. That's what we call as an invisible upgrades. I started my career as a desktop engineer, and that's always been my first love, right? And I know the time and energy what we invest when we wanted to upgrade the systems, right? You're simply eliminating all those unnecessary downtime, the schedule, the cross checks and all that. Correct? Simple. Power on. Give me a single IP address. I hope everyone is aware of the IP address, right? Single IP address, put that IP address, all storage configuration will be done automatically. Any questions till now? Correct? I'm sorry. It will discover the new device, predefined configuration. This predefined configuration write integrated from my factory. Correct? Second is, see, this is exactly how simple. If you wanted to create a volume for our servers, put the name. You wanted to tag it for SQL Server. The moment you tag it for SQL Server, whatever the best practices from a Microsoft for a SQL workload, it will get applied over it. You wanted to create a second copy as an DR copy, just click on this, a DR copy will be created. Next, finish. We believe in the click theories. Less number of clicks, which means it's easier. Right? Within 4 clicks, once you select all this, within 4 clicks, you will have resources are ready for our servers. Right? Invisible upgrades, if you have multiple storages, you can define a policy, you can use our AI technologies to judge that, and we can action it on that as well. And by the way, we have already sold these kind of a solution across worldwide. We have sold 1,000+ storages like this. In just because the recently what we launched Electra MP, I will show you that. We launched it last year at the same time. Within a year, we have already made it 1,000 system across world. So such 1,000 systems. You can manage it from anywhere. I can create a policies. If Nitesh is just a entry level guy, I don't want to give him access to delete some data, some volume, we can do that as well. Right? Laptop, anywhere. And all this is a 2-factor authentication with a 256-bit encryption. So this is my storage portfolio. Right? This is where from we starting up. This is purely a block data. I have a file data as well. In file, I wanted to discuss couple of things with you, right? This is my MSA. MSA is available with Amar in the stocks. If you are selling it MSA, definitely you can bill it next day or probably next week. It's there, right? Sorry. Then we have Electra 5000. Electra 5000, I also have a stock. I have stock with Infoban. I have stock with Mandistis as well. So Infoban, we do a lot of stocking there. We can also sell it, right? This is the Electra MP which I was talking about. This is happening in the, we are selling it to many customers. You talk any bank like Axis, right? We do have. You talk any like Arsenal Mittal still, right? We do have. Hathway, whatever do in the Hathway, the billings applications, right, which is running on this. So this is our completely a block portfolio. Somebody was talking about block, SAN and all that. This is exactly the SAN. And how many are having NSE's trading account here? Most of them, right? What we do in a day in, day out, trade, right? That's happening on this. So that kind of a robust solution, we have that. Even ICICI Bank, the treasury, any bank runs on the treasury, right? The treasury is complete treasury app or a workload, which is running on our Electra platform, which is Electra 9000, right? What we do in UPI, which is nothing but the NPCI initiative, correct? Where their 3PAR and primer is also from us. So even we can start with the small and we can scale like anything, right? In my segment, the most of the customer segments, Of course, in Gujarat, if you look at, there are few customers who is come into the large enterprise. The rest is SME in mid-market, right? Every month we are selling this. So this is our hot kit, MSA, right? Every month we are selling this or either that. Electra 5000, MSA or Electra MP. Correct? Apart from this, we also have a file. What is the file? Which is our Word, Excel. Like example, if all we are sitting into the one room, I wanted to put all this file into the under single location, what I would do, I will buy one file storage which is form and shape like a server, and I'll place it somewhere in my rack, right? That's we call a file storage which is powered by Windows. We are the only player in OEM segment, I mean it OEM segment, which has a portfolio, and we are there. Dell have stopped the production of the PowerVault NX series, whatever we said. We are the only player which we has it. Correct? And that is also available in stock with us. You can reach out to Amar, will definitely help us. We can sell that. So why stock is important? Because when we are dealing with the customer, right, there are high chances that the mid-size or they wanted to order it today and by next week they want a delivery, right? That is where we are the best. Any of these OEM, if you book the order, right, you will have to wait for 4 to 6 weeks to get in, and then another 1 or 2 weeks for installation. So if you think the whole cycle from purchase to implementation, it will get 6 months or maybe probably beyond. What we do is HPE, we understand this, the small time or mid-size requirement, right, they cannot wait for a 6 month, which means block for a customer, capital block for a customer, of course. Even if they are late into the implementation, right, the competition will take the advantage and they will be first in the race. So what we have done is, right, all my entry, MSA, Electra 5000s are available with my distributor. Even Store Easy, which is there, you can go. Even if you look at the data center, right, I said 20 to 30% they will spend on my, and this data is not by us, this data is by IDC, Forrester or a Gartner. 20 to 30% they will spend on the end user, the 70% will come on the data center side. In the 70%, the 30% they will spend on the storage. So if you are selling this, so which means we are directly or indirectly, we are taking 30% of their wallet share, infra wallet share, right? This is where, see, if you look at, many things will go away by AI, but AI needs the data fabric or data storage. This will always be there in the market, correct? In AI world, what will happen? I'm doing something, it is capturing my footprint, then they're processing the data on a time theory, right? And then again, it will do based on this will suggest it. So all this data where it resides on storage. And this cannot be on a cloud. The reason AI requires a low frequency, the high speed access. So this will always be there in the market, correct? And if you are selling it today, 99.99% you will have a repeat order or expansion order. Why I've moved from desktop to data center, my personal experience, because the respect that point in time, what the storage and server was getting is a completely different. Now world has changed, but I still remember when I sold first IBM server, right? I was offered a tea coffee, right? That's a pride, and even that point in time, if I go discuss about the server, laptop and desktop, it's okay. तुम्हारा कोड दे दो, मैं देख लेता हूँ, will come. But at the same time, we discuss about the server and storage and stuff like that. You will get that respect. And again, my personal belief, everyone is looking, I mean, even including our employees, they are looking for a respect. Money is of course one thing, but the respect is important. And if you are telling them, and if you are showing this, and if they are selling it or managing it, they will also feel proud, right? So that's how. So what we have discussed, it's very simple. A storage portfolio, start with a small MSA, right? Block data, store easy. All I need is a demo schedule from your customer. I'll take only half an hour or probably 45 minutes. You can get in touch with Amar. I will conduct a demo for your customers and we will identify. Even I will also do a deal due diligence. Whether deal is applicable or not, we will do that. That's not the question. All right. Anything? Yeah, Amir, if you can. Yeah, for demo, this DSCC demo. Okay.
Hello. Yeah, for demo and all, you can contact me. And for any in-depth knowledge you require for storage, you can call me. And nowadays, if you see the customer value, only if you give solutions and all. हार्डवेयर तो सब लोग आजकल बोलते हैं ना, कुत्ता भी भौंक के प्राइस बता देगा. वैसा ही है, फिलहाल तो वैसा ही है. अरे मैं भी बेचता हूँ हार्डवेयर, मेरा भी हार्डवेयर है, सोल्यूशन जीरो है. वैसा है, मतलब प्राइसिंग को लेके इस वैल्यू चाहिए तो सोल्यूशन बेचो, सर्विसेज बेचो, उसमें थोड़ा वैल्यू दिखे, बाकी कुछ नहीं.
इसमें सर मार्जिन्स एंड ऑल दैट इज वेल कवर्ड एंड ट्रस्ट मी सर, जो रिस्पेक्ट सर, आई एम नॉट डीमोटिवेटिंग एनीवन. कोई मारुति से वैगनर से नीचे उतरता है, आई एम पर्सनली हैविंग वैगनर, और कोई मर्सिडीज से नीचे उतरता है. देयर इज ऑलवेज अ डिफरेंस, राइट? So the point is not, but this is the kind of a respect it will get, right? And चाहे AI का बात कर लो, चाहे automation, intelligence, ये लाभ 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 लाभ, these all technology को one umbrella चाहिए जहाँ पे data रहेगा, और वो data का platform वही है सर. आप कोई भी बैंक में जाओ, कहीं पे भी जाओ, जो कस्टमर 100 लैपटॉप ले रहा है ना सर, 100 लैपटॉप ले रहा है, उसके पीछे एक स्टोरेज है, यू बिलीव इट. इफ यूर 100% बॉर्न ऑन क्लाउड, जो बॉर्न ऑन क्लाउड है, उसको भी 1 या 2 साल के बाद खुद का ही डेटा सेंटर बनाना है. अदरवाइज दोज हु स्टार्टेड विद 2 lakhs ऑफ पर मंथ बिल, 3 years दे विल बी 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs, 8 lakhs, राइट? सो आपको कैसे अपॉर्चुनिटी जज करना है? आई विल गिव यू जस्ट क्विक व्यू. If you are selling a laptops and they are using a laptop under one location or different location, more than 100, 200, 110% he is buying somewhere. Probably he is not discussing with us, but he is buying with someone. Correct? हमको कल इतना पूछना है, जैसे नेटवर्क कैसे सेल होता था, जो मुझे मेरे लीडरशिप ने, जो मेरे मेंटर ने सिखाया था. You go to the any organization, खाली इतना वहाँ पे 100 डब्बे अगर उन लोग ले रहे हैं तो उसको आगे पूछो मत, उसको बोलो सर ये 100 लैपटॉप कनेक्ट करने के लिए कुछ लगेगा ना सर, स्विच वगैरह मैं बेच सकता हूँ क्या? दिस इज हाउ आई स्टार्टेड माई सेल्स करियर. सिमिलरली 100 लैपटॉप जा रहा है तो देयर विल बी अ सेंट्रलाइज्ड लोकेशन वेयर दे रिक्वायर्ड दिस. बहुत बार होगा कि खाली क्लाउड ले लेगा वो, बट बहुत कम मिलेंगे. करेक्ट? सो ये आपका एक स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट हो गया अपॉर्चुनिटी अनर्थ करने का. आप कहीं पे भी 100 इसका कोड भेज रहे हो, माई सजेशन और माई रिक्वेस्ट कि आप खाली अमर को बता दो कि यहाँ पे मैं 100 का कोड, इफ इट इज परमिसेबल फॉर यू, कॉन्फिडेंशियलिटी अगर आपका है, ट्रांसपेरेंसी, वो हिसाब से बता दीजिए, हम लोग खुद चेक कर लेंगे कि लेगा कि नहीं लेगा. ठीक है? सिंपल. आई थिंक बस आई एम डन. थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you everyone.
यस सर.
Have so that we can pitch these products.
Sorry.
Compliance point of view.
Okay. Compliance point of view, first is those, like many of organization, अभी तो इंडिया में ही बोल दिया है कि your business data has to stay within a Indian territory. Correct? जहाँ पे उनका मैंडेट है कि इंडिया में डेटा रखना है, सब कुछ इंडिया में करना है, वहाँ पे फर्स्ट यूज केस है. सेकेंड, कंप्लायंस के अलावा कौन सा यूज केस है? जिसको स्पीड चाहिए डेटा एक्सेस करने के लिए, उसके लिए सेकेंड यूज केस. I hope, sir, I have answered.
Yeah, means any because particular industries they have.
Pharma, like example.
Yeah, besides pharma, finance and all.
Finance
from
का भी
that
है,
point,
sir,
corporates as such, where it's compulsory as such.
Yeah, compulsory. Data has to be within the Indian territory. That is for sure. अभी ठीक है, कोई स्टार्टअप है, वो प्रीव्यू में नहीं आ रहे हैं उन लोग. That is a different. But any which ways, most of in this room, हम लोग वही कंपनी कवर, हमारे कस्टमर्स भी वही है कि जो 20, 25, 30 या 50 हो. See, again, those who are not putting data within India, then customer himself will have problem.
Besides this, you have any some directives, so for your data is to be stored for particular period?
That is what. So particular period, which is what the compliance always says, that your data should be there, and for audit purpose, it should be there for more than 7 years, or between 7 to 10 years at 9 years, something like that. But तो उसके लिए what we do, so that is step 2 सर. हम लोग क्या करते हैं, इसका बैकअप लेके रखते हैं, राइट ये पूरा डेटा का बैकअप लेने का मेरे पास सेकंड सोल्यूशन है. आई थिंक हमारे फॉलोअप सेशन पे हम डिस्कस करेंगे वो, बट उस पर हम लोग बैकअप लेके रखते हैं. आज जो हम बात कर रहे हैं, व्हाट वी आर टॉकिंग टुडे इज देयर प्राइमरी डेटा. बैकअप लेके कहीं और मैं रखूंगा, विच इज कॉल्ड अ सेकेंडरी डेटा, जो कंप्लायंस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से आप जो बोल रहे हो, तो वो उसमें होता है. कोई भी ऑडिट मेरा जो होता है कहीं पे भी, कौन से भी इंडस्ट्री पे, आई मीन कंसल्टेंट भी यहाँ पे कोई लोग रहेंगे, तो हमेशा सेकेंडरी डेटा पे ही अटैक करने का, बिकॉज सेकेंडरी डेटा अगर आप मैप करते हो तो आपको प्राइमरी डेटा का ऑटोमेटिक आइडिया आ जाता है. तो दैट इज वेयर इट इज. सेकेंडरी डेटा का कुछ नहीं होता है, इसका मैं बैकअप बना के रखता हूँ, सेकेंड कॉपी, बिजनेस कंटिन्यूटी. तो कंप्लायंस पर्पस जो भी इंडस्ट्री, फार्मा इज द बेस्ट, बट फार्मा का मेजोरिटी क्या होता है कि उन लोग एसएपी पे ज़्यादा इनलाइन है टूवर्ड, राइट. एसएपी ऑन प्रीम भी होता है और ये क्लाउड पे भी. क्लाउड मतलब वो इंडिया में ही क्लाउड है उनका, ऐसा नहीं है बाहर है, इंडिया में भी है. दे कॉल्ड इट एसएपी राइज. इंडिया में ही क्लाउड है और यहाँ पे उन लोग का बिल्ट रहता है. कंप्लायंस का केस को, कंप्लायंस ऐसा चीज़ है ना, वो केस है, एक मिनट.
Amar, so Amar, I understand, please correct me if I'm wrong, if you have a very vast experience on the computer hardware. So I have one small question for you. Please tell me which is the favorite place of the system integrators on computer on Friday evening. Please tell me which is the favorite place of the system integrators on computer on Friday evening.
बड़ा गूगली गया तो फुलटॉस है एकदम.
It's a space bar.
नहीं मेरे लिए नहीं ना वो स्पेस बार.
So do you want to know the secret of Amar Shetty's success? Anyone? Yes. Yeah. So there is no secret. He is very humble, he is very hungry, and he is always the hardest worker in his organization, and that's the reason of his success. Thank you very much, Nitesh Lakkad and Amar Shetty. We are glad to have you all here.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you very much. So there is a good range of HP storage solutions, simplified deployment, and I think about it, you should also think about it. Take calculated risk and take decision. But don't take too much of time to take decisions. So let's have a quick decision and have a break. We'll meet after 10 minutes. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. So we have a quiz here, and winner will be getting the tickets to Thailand. With wife. And wife ticket will be sponsored by Manish Bhai. Welcome back, all of you. Tushar Shah. Tushar Shah. Kalpesh Gauli, Nilesh Shah, Rajesh Kamdar, all are requested to come in the banquet hall. Much all of you. Welcome back. I would like to inform you that we have a Informa markets team here. I would like to inform you all that we have a Informa market team here, and ASIRT has tied up with them for upcoming events, and they would like to share their views, their thoughts, their offerings. So I would like to call upon the Informa market team on the stage.
Hello everyone. Hello. So good evening everyone. So my name is Rajiv Jain. I am Assistant Project Director for Inform Markets in India, and the project head for this particular event that is coming up in Mumbai in May. And this is my colleague. This is my colleague, Mr. Intishar Memon. He looks after the marketing for this event. So just to give you a small introduction about Inform Markets and the event that we are doing. Inform Markets is basically a company from UK, which is there for more than 50 years in the UK as Inform Markets PLC. We are in India for the last 17 years as Inform Markets India Private Limited. Currently, we're doing multiple events on various verticals such as pharma and renewable energy and travel and security and jewelry and stuff. So these are the events, these are the verticals that we are catering to, various segments that we are catering to in India on for different trade events and conferences and seminars, webinars. The upcoming event that we're talking about is Safe West India. This is sorry. Before I come down to West India, let me tell you something about since we are a system integrator team here. Let me tell you something about our flagship event in the security vertical that we do, which is called IFSEC India. IFSEC India is the main event in the security portfolio, and this has been happening for the last 17 years in New Delhi. And basically, apart from IFSEC India, we are also doing regional shows in South called Safe South India, and also now we are coming up with a West event called Safe West India, which is lined up 9 to 11th of May at BEC Goregaon. Yeah, so we have tied up with ASIRT for this particular exhibition, and we're looking forward to all the members of ASIRT coming to making their presence felt at the event, and interact with the exhibitors on the floor for mutual benefits in terms of integration and product procurement or whatever it might be. Yeah. So I'll give it over to Intishar, who will introduce you to the exhibition.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank ASIRT Association for associating with us for our Safe West event, that is Security and Fire Expo, and to be a part of Informa family now. And I would also like to thank Mr. Bharat and Mr. Avinash for giving us this opportunity to give you the information about our event. So this Safe West India, we call it Security and Fire Expo, is happening on 9th, 10th, 11th May at Bombay Exhibition Center Hall 2. In this expo, you will get to see 6,000 plus visitors, 100 plus brands showcasing their products which are into electronic security. There will be 100 plus delegates for conference. It's a 2-day conference, 50 plus speakers. There will be live sessions, there will be workshops, there will be a lot of engagement on the exhibition floor. Also, you will get to see 100 plus brands showcasing their product in this category: surveillance camera, digital video recorder, encoders, biometric system, IoT, home automation, everything related to electronic security. Now, these are the brands that are going to be a part with us on SafeWest India. Rajiv?
Yeah. So since we are here among the system integrators team, I don't see a reason why I should to introduce you to all of these brands. So basically, CP Plus, Equation, Prama, BioRolls, ESSL, TimeWatch, TP-Link, Voltaic Cables, ZK Tico, Alankar Cables, Biomax. So all basically all these companies, they deal with various products ranging from security surveillance to biometrics to entrance automation to GPS tracking to various other accessories which are definitely useful in terms of integration for a solution to be provided to the clients. Yeah, and also there are a lot of associations which are supporting the event, which includes ASIRT, which is there. So yeah, so basically the main intention our main intention here was basically to introduce our event to you and look forward to your presence at the event on 9th, 10th and 11th of May. Yeah.
Since it's a second edition, we would like you to have a look at our first edition video. So you'll get a glimpse of what exactly SafeWest is all about.
Today I'm overexcited to be here to take forensic to the corporate people, to the public sector like insurance, banks, and to the individual.
This exhibition where all the company, all type of integration and security system is available, which can solve your issues. All this solution is available in a one roof.
Such commercial place, such shows are very much needed where, we can have a demonstrate of our, it become platform for us to demonstrate and to go more near to the customers and consumers.
It's benefiting everyone else as like we are getting clients from all over the west of the India and remote locations from Maharashtra. So it's our best platform to connect with the dealers and SIs.
It was unfortunate anyway, but after a long time, once we are participating, we are just getting the good response, and really just we are getting the right partners who were waiting for the right technology.
And it's like I say, the showcase, the product displaying, it is very much required for the industry to make system integrators, scholars to understand about the technology.
Security and fire like expo. So over this expo is providing a great exposure in terms of known and unknown both the OEMs. So it will be a great helpful to us.
It is really nice that most of the players have been present over here and they are exhibiting with their full strength. Overall, it was a good expo.
Fantastic. Techno what only?
The expansion.
Awareness in security industry.
Awesome.
Lajawab. All the best. Fantastic.
So thank you. Only request all the members here to please mark your calendars on 9, 10th and 11 and please be present at the event. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Informa Markets team. So welcome back. Is summer refreshing? Yes, no, yes, 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 yes. So let's get refreshed before we jump onto the next session of Jatin, because he would need fresh people to listen to him. So tell me, what do you give a lemon that has been hurt? Lemonade, right. What can you serve but cannot eat? Services. IT service. Volleyball. Which sense organs do we need for seeing? क्या जनरल नॉलेज किधर है? Eyes. So I said eyes, nose and ears. Without nose and ears, you cannot wear your glasses. So I feel now all are awake for Jatin's session. So thank you all of you. Now we are going to have our most awaited sessions. So please stay awake to fulfill your dreams about AI. Our today's Evolve speaker is Mr. Jatin Batodra. He is founder, CEO of the Cybertech India's leading data recovery company with a pan-India presence. He is passionate about building customized software solutions. Jatin has created a team and ecosystem to deliver complex AI solutions to customers, thus bringing AI closer to real life. And they have launched an AI-based software that can be used even by the housewife. Yeah, आज बाकी है तू. So school kids, not only housewife, but school-going kids to a Fortune 500 giants can use this tool. So do you want to know what he does when he is free? Do you feel that he is getting time for doing anything else? No. Coming to us at, yeah. So when free, he watches movies, reads a lot, travel a lot, and teaches a lot. When I asked Jatin, what is the purpose of your life? And he said, learn and glow. Learn and glow, teach and grow. Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcoming Mr. Jatin Batodra. Please welcome.
मेरे लिए कोई नया नहीं है. So ASIRT is like my first family, more than my first family. This is really a family where I come down to relax, or when I am tired, bored, I ring one of you up and then I'm with you guys. So always a pleasure to be here. Probably first time as an Evolve speaker, and it's a very interesting thing, with the new board coming in, they realize one thing, कि जो सबसे ज़्यादा बाहर आवाज़ करता है सेशंस में, उसको यहाँ पे खड़ा कर दो. So if there's anybody who's standing outside, please come in. Otherwise, who's the next speaker. So यदि आप छोड़ के चले जाओगे, महफिल फिर भी सजेगी. तड़पेंगे नहीं, पर याद फिर भी आएगी. So this is for all those members who have not yet paid the renewal charges. Please do that. This was a sponsor message. So I realize, क्योंकि मैंने वो मैसेज पढ़ा कि 30 तारीख तक भरना है, अभी मैं मैसेज पढ़ रहा था, तो मैंने सोचा कि ये आपको बोल दिया जाए. So please pay your charges in time, renewal fees, and coming down to AI. So is it possible to have that? Yeah. Yeah. So I will want to start my session on AI, as they have rightly put. This is about let's understand AI from scratch till 2024, and what is in store for us, and how we can leverage this to make money. End of the day, make money. We are all business owners sitting here as a business owner. So we want to make money, and how do we make money? And I received in last few days, since the time this was announced, I received quite a few calls. Overwhelmed. Thank you very much. I love you all. जिसने फोन किया उसको तो प्यार करता हूँ, but in overwhelming numbers, people are present here today, which is so fantastic. And this nowhere means that I know a lot, but it definitely means that you want to encourage one of your own members. I love you. So yes, and then I realized when I spoke to a lot of you guys who were giving me questions and ideas and wanted to know more about what am I going to speak and what I should speak. There were some ideas and suggestions as well. What I should speak. तब मुझे मालूम पड़ा कि हम लोगों को है ना AI और चैट जीपीटी में बहुत बड़ा कंफ्यूजन है. मुझे ये समझ में आया कि बहुत लोगों को समझता है कि AI is all about chat GPT. So on my way again, I received quite a few calls, and then I realized I want to change a bit course of what I'm going to speak today. But I'll give you an assurance: every minute which you spend here is going to be worth it. You'll take back home something. Of course, you guys have known me. We meet often with each other, और हम लोग छोटे-छोटे group में कुछ ना कुछ discuss करते ही रहते हैं. So a lot of you people have discussed AI with me now or earlier. So let me ask you a question: what is a catalyst? Consortium name. So all the 3 cheers for those who belong to Catalyst Consortium. Catalyst does not participate, but without Catalyst presence, absolutely. So, अगर उसको बहुत simple word में अगर डालने की कोशिश करूँगा, तो Catalyst is something which effortlessly creates a process, or speeds up a process, bringing in efficiency. Yeah. So Catalyst Consortium members are just the same way, but the entire ASIRT is like that. But why I said Catalyst? Very soon you will realize AI is actually a synonym of Catalyst. We should not be seeing AI as as a third entity. Bring it in, make use of it as a catalyst in your life. सब लाइफ की बात करते हैं तो प्रीडोमिनेंटली हम लोग यहाँ पे वापस पैसा. सो पैसा कमाने की मेरी प्रोसेस को कैसे स्पीड अप कर सकता हूं मैं? AI से. सो AI इज अ कैटलिस्ट. AI इन्वॉल्व नहीं होगा आपके रिएक्शन में. केमिस्ट्री का बेसिक रूल. AI आपकी रिएक्शन में इन्वॉल्व नहीं होगा, आपको स्पीड अप कराएगा. So before I go further, can I request you to run that video, small video?
The greatest leaps in human history were forged from industrial transformation. Industrial revolutions changed the way we live, work, and communicate, creating economic opportunity, improving standards of living, reimagining what is possible in government, education, healthcare, and commerce. The first came by steam and water. The second was powered by electricity. The third with the computer age. And it is happening again. This is the fourth industrial revolution, of scope and speed never seen before. Connecting people, machines, and systems, creating intelligent networks, blurring the lines between physical and virtual. There is no stopping it. We must embrace it. Harness its power to drive progress and claim our stake in what the future will look like. Welcome to Industry 4.0. Welcome to Industries Excellence Global.
At Cybertech, this is what we have started very recently. Of course, software solution is something which we have been building for a long time. As in my introduction was spoken, data recovery is one division and software is another division. In software, we have been building software since a long time. Lekin AI पिछले 3-4 साल से शुरू किया हमने बनाना. So, if I can say Nilay anywhere, if Nilay is sitting. There, my brother is there. So he's the one, who encouraged me to work in AI. And मैंने बताया ना कि हम लोग ने ASIRT में ना मैंने एक बात देखा है कि कोई किसी का कॉम्पिटिटर नहीं है, सब एक दूसरे के साथ कोलैबोरेशन में मानते हैं. And we grow together, hand in hand. And people nudge each other, people, push each other. And so मेरा जो सॉफ्टवेयर साइड है उसमें नीलय मेरे को बहुत पुश किया है. नीलय, I really thank you very much. So क्या होता है when we understand? So this is my presentation. Interesting. So what do you see? Those of you who cannot read from behind. So guy is sitting with his girlfriend and he's saying, James, I love this photo of me and my girlfriend, but I'm worried about sending it to my family. Can you make it a bit less revealing? Yeah? So I think a lot of you behind cannot see this very clearly.